another tutorial, and today we are going to do the wave stitch, sometimes also called the textured wave, depending on who you are, where you are, whatever. I'm going to use two particular colours today just to define the different rows, but I'm going to start with the cream, and yes, I'm using Darren Studio Anti-Pilling DK, and I'm going to stick it on my little helper. Let's get rid of the mandala because we don't need that right now. And my hook is designed specifically for me, custom made, and she does some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful designs. Jelena is linked down below, or her Etsy store is, should I say. But anyway, we are going to do a slip stitch. Ta-da! And we are going to chain in multiples of 10 plus 6. So altogether, I'm just for this tutorial, as I'm giving you a sample, I'm going to chain 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. There's my chain of 26. Okay, so our first row, we're going to go from the second from the hook. So there's number 1, there's number 2, and we're going to do a slip stitch like that, and we're going to do another 4 for a total of 5 slip stitches. So that's 2, 3, 4 and 5. You will notice that with this pattern we're going to be working in 5s, groups of 5. So as long as you can count to 5, you should be good. Okay, so we've done our 5 slip stitches. Next we want to do 5 half double crochets. So yarn over and into the next one we haven't worked. We are working a half double crochet, 1, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's our 3rd and our 4th, and 1 more to make our 5th. And now we're going to go back to our slip stitch. So we get a little bit, there we go. So slip stitching for 5. That's 1, 2, 3. Oops, let's try that again instead of doing a single. Slip stitch, Lisa. 3, 4 and 5. And now we're going back to another 5 half double crochets. So yarn over, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Do that another 3 times. For a total of 5. And we're going back to slip stitch again. 1, 2, clock just started making funny noises. Had to see what was going on. Okay, so there is our first row. And you're probably thinking, what the heck is that? What is going on? It'll all come together. Trust me. Now, we are going to turn our work. And as of now, we are working in the back loop only. So you're going to, instead of having it in front like that, you want to turn it up so that you can see the back loop of your work. We're not going to chain. Oops, excuse me, we're not going to chain. We're going straight in with a slip stitch. And we're going to do another 4 to make a total of 5 slip stitches. And there's 3. And 4. And 1 more. 5. Okay. Now, you'll never believe what we're about to do. 5 half double crochets in the back loop. So you can see we have a V on the top. We're going into the back of that V. So there's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. And 5. And yup, now we're going to go and do 5 slip stitch. Back loop only. 1. Oh, come on. This is what you get for being a tight crocheter. There's 2. 3. Just got to check where that loop is. I want the back only. Go on. In you go. In you go. Look, hook. Perform. This is your time to shine, so flipping shine. We get in there eventually. See, now I have no idea how many slip stitches we've done. Is it 2? I will check. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've done me 5, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have. Oh well, back to half doubles then. So half double, we're going in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back to 5 slip stitch to finish off the row. So 1, back loop only, 2, 3, 4, And that last one, which always tends to be a little bit tricky anyway, but I found it. And 5. And now for row 3. Now actually I'm going to change colour here. So I'm going to take that slip stitch out and I'm going to change colour. Now you know I don't cut off, I'll keep it on. So you've got to kind of semi-ignore it. Semi-ignore the cream anyway. So I'm changing colour now just so that you can see what's going on. And I'm going to slip the green on, like so. And then for round 3, we're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and turn, and that chain 2 acts as our double crochet as we make double crochets along. So that's number 1. You know we need 5. So that counts as 1, back loop only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in that one, so we're going in here, back loop only, if I can find it, in you go on, yarn slip stitches, yarn over and pull through all 3, yarn over, find the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, all 3. So that's 4, we need 1 more. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that counts as your 5th. So now we're doing our slip stitch. So in, pull through, back loop only, in, pull through, in, pull through for 3, in, pull through for 4, in, pull through for 5. Okay, now we're going back to half double. So there's 1. Remember to go in the back loop only. Oops, go on in. Go on in. Go on. Oh my gosh. I get so tight with the slip stitches. This makes a really, really nice washcloth, or as a flannel as we call it over here. And it also makes for a really nice blanket because of the texture of it. It sometimes can make a very, very nice shawl as well. I haven't seen any nice circular or semicircular shawls with it, but I've seen quite a few rectangular shawls with this stitch and it looks wonderful. Come on, in you go. Oh my gosh, let's try that again. And I was going to use black for this. There's no way you would have seen it. Okay, so how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. And we're going back to slip stitch. 5 slip stitch, back loop only. So 1, 5 and back to the half double crochet, 5 to finish my row. So there's 1, 2, 3, oops, give me a second, that was 3, no, back you come, there's 4, and the last one, number 5, and then we chain 2 and we repeat that row. So I'm going to go through this without talking necessarily. But it's literally repeating the same row. So whatever was below, you're now doing on top. So 5 half doubles, remember that your chain counts as 1. Then your 5 slip stitch when you can get your hook in there. I'm gonna cheat. I have a tendency to cheat every now and again. Shouldn't cheat in a tutorial, but I'm cheating. I'm picking it up from the back to loosen it and then doing it because I'm a cheat. But that's okay. As long as it works, it's fine. 5 half doubles. Slip stitch. Remember, this is all in the back loop and you're always working in sets of 5. 5 slip, 5 half double. Oops. Nearly went in for a single then. Nearly. But I caught myself. But now I've forgotten how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. And 5 half double to finish off. And then, oops, we literally from there, I'm going to change colour for this bit. I'm going to finish that last stitch off by changing colour. So I'm going to go in, pull through. out my way. Yarn over, pull through all three, turn, and immediately we're going back to row 1 where we don't chain, but what we do is slip stitch into that very first one, back loop only. So I'll literally do this row and then we will leave it at that so that you can see what is what. So you're literally repeating row 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 3 row repeat. I nearly forgot what a slip stitch was. That'll teach me for talking while I'm trying to do something. Do you realise how difficult that is? Of course, you don't repeat the first row of this because you get lost, which isn't a good idea. But repeat rows 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oops, nearly didn't get the whole loop. And now it doesn't want to reveal itself to me at all, so I'm going to have to be awkward and play with the nails that I don't have. Well, this is awkward on camera, huh? And I was planning on hardly any editing for this one. Go on in. Oh, you wee bugger, you. He just doesn't want to know. I've just done it too tight. Woohoo! Flipping heck. And I lost it. There we go. Well, that was a trial and a half, that was. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm back to slip stitch. Back loop only. One, 2, 3, 4. One more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's 5. Okay. Back to half doubles. In the back loop. I should have put my ball on my ball holder, but I forgot. Try not to do your slip stitches too tight, because you will pay the price. You don't want them overly loose, but oops, you did a slip stitch then. You don't want to mess yourself up. One more. Do as I say, not as I do. And 5 slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Go in for 5. Okay, and there we have it. So let's just tuck those ends in for you, at least a couple of them. So there we have the wave, and along this ridge is 3D. The back sits fairly flat, but there's definitely a right side and a wrong side. But hey, you can sometimes be right by being wrong. But there it is. It's the wave. There you go. If it was any use to you whatsoever, please give a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe down below. Maybe. But until next time, bye bye.